Welcome to today's Ukraine war update for July 3, 2026. Ukraine's long campaign against Russia's oil is no longer a story about distant fires. It has reached the petrol pump. After months of drone strikes, Ukraine has now knocked out roughly a quarter of Russia's oil refining capacity. Russian refining fell in June to its lowest level in more than 20 years. The result is a fuel crisis that has spread to more than 40 regions, from occupied Crimea to the Russian Far East. Russia is producing around 85,000 tons of petrol a day against a summer demand of about 110,000, a shortfall of some 25,000 tons every single day. At filling stations across the country, including in Moscow, drivers wait in long queues. Sales are capped at 20 or 30 liters a car, and in some places the pumps have simply run dry. In occupied Crimea, retail fuel sales to civilians have been halted altogether. In Yakutia, officials say less than a week of fuel is left. And President Putin's public response? He has, in effect, shrugged it off, calling it a difficult but manageable period, even as he escalates the war. The war's daily toll on Russia continues in parallel. 1,250 soldiers killed in 24 hours, and 48 cruise missiles, and more than 2,000 drones destroyed. Russia's cumulative losses now exceed 1,407,000. But the number the Kremlin may fear most this summer is not on the battlefield. It is the price of petrol. The strikes behind the shortage have not let up. Overnight, Ukrainian drones hit the Lukoil refinery at Kstovo, one of Russia's largest, striking it for a second time in a week. It is part of a campaign that has now reached 12 of Russia's 14 biggest refineries. Only Omsk and Angarsk, deep beyond the Urals, remain untouched. In June alone, Ukraine's military says it struck 11 refineries, 7 fuel depots, and 8 defense plants. Each hit takes months to repair, and the drones keep coming back before the welders can finish. So what can Russia actually do? Not much, and none of it is enough. It has banned petrol and jet fuel exports to keep supply at home, and is weighing a diesel ban too. It is buying fuel from its neighbors. Rail deliveries from Belarus have jumped 13-fold this year, and Moscow is now importing petrol from Kazakhstan, China, even India. But Belarus covers only about a fifth of the daily gap, and one of the world's great oil exporters, reduced to importing petrol, is an admission in itself. The real fix would be repairing the refineries. But that needs specialized Western equipment sanctions make hard to get, and takes months that Ukraine's drones simply will not allow. For now, Russia's fuel has become a weakness it cannot quickly patch. That wraps up today's update. If you found this useful, press the like button and subscribe in order to support this channel. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.